All right, I've got something really cool. This is from AirGoGo. This is a mini air pump for inflation and deflation. It's called the GigaPump 4.0. It also has a very bright camping light. So in this video, I want to show you everything that it comes with, as well as do some demonstrations. Now, full disclosure, AirGoGo did send this to me for review, but everything in this video is my own opinion. So this is a rechargeable pump and camping light, and it even has a little hook at the top so you can hang it up if you need to. It's got two buttons, one to start the fan, there's a high and low fan, and one to turn on the light. You double click it. This is super bright, and there's different modes, 3 levels of brightness, and then the fan has 2 high and low setting. This comes with a travel bag and all of these connections right here, as well as a USB-A to USB-C recharging cable so you can recharge it. So it has this nozzle right here for inflatables, this one which is a sort of a mid-level for air mattresses. Here's a larger hose nozzle. This one is for threaded connections. And then this one, this is really kind of one, at least they have it in the picture, but if you need something this size, you can fit it on there because this is a standard size on both the inflation and the deflation ports on either side of this pump. But the way that this works, if you are going to use it as intended, you put this in here. And so this whole thing weighs 3.5 ounces, very light, you can put in your pocket. So let's do a deflation test first. Here's a bag. See how fast that sucked all the air out of there. Now let's try bumping up some bigger things. I have a pillow here, an inflatable, and an air mattress over there. So let's try this air pillow first. I have this attachment on there. So that pumped that up pretty quickly. And here's an example of pumping up a larger inflatable with that same needle. All I have to do is hold it here and it's pumping it up. And I'm amazed at how quiet this is actually, because I have another pump that goes and it's much larger than this one, and it's also much louder than this one. Next I have a timer here and I want to see how long it'll take to pump up this air mattress with the large nozzle. What's great about this is I can just leave it there hands-free and it's pumping up itself. All right, we're almost at the end. Okay, there I hear the pump struggling. So 1 minute and 27 seconds. So for most air mattresses, they have the double valve, and so that you would do the finishing work to pump up the little bit because of the one-way valve with this smaller attachment. So we'll take this off and we'll complete the process of pumping up just that last little bit because we lost a little bit of air when you take that main valve off. And so that's what this little one's for. There we go. So that little one with this one-way valve works perfectly to get that firmness back in the air mattress. So that was really cool. This little guy could be hands-free and pump up a big air mattress like this in 1 minute and 27 seconds. Now when it comes time to deflate things, you take off the nozzle, put it on this side, and let's see how well it deflates. Again, this can be hands-free. I can just leave it on there to deflate the air mattress all by itself. So this little guy can fit in the palm of your hand. Use these attachments to pump all these things up in pretty quick order. It's nice that it's rechargeable and again has that super bright LED light. This thing is very bright. And another super cool use case scenario for this thing is if you have this camping, you could put this nozzle on and use it to blow oxygen to help beef up your fire. So hopefully this has been a helpful look at the GigaPump 4.0 from AirGoGo.